They say after 50, you should slow down. Take it easy. But what if I told you there are 5 things no one expects seniors to do, yet the ones who do, they don't just age well, they become legends. These are bold, fun, and totally doable, even if you've never tried them before. Stick with me, because one of them could change how you live the next 30 years. Hit that like button if you're ready to break the mold. Welcome to Better Life After Golden Jubilee, the place where we don't just talk about getting older, we talk about getting bolder. Hello, and if you're over 50 and tired of being told to take it easy, this is your space to thrive. Today, we're diving into 5 surprising things that most people think seniors can't or shouldn't do. But here's the truth. Those who dare to go beyond the expectations, they build strength, spark joy, and inspire everyone around them. You'll walk away with real, practical ideas you can try today, whether you're 55, 65, or 75, that challenge the limits others put on you, and the ones you might have believed yourself. Because aging isn't about slowing down, it's about leveling up. Let's break the mold together and show the world that the second half of life can be the most powerful chapter yet. Segment 1. Learn a new skill that intimidates you. Legendary seniors don't stop learning. They lean into the unknown. While most people over 50 are told to stick with what they know, legends choose the opposite. They pick up a guitar for the first time. They sign up for that online coding class. They stumble through their first conversation in Spanish and laugh through the mistakes. Because here's the truth, it's not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to begin. Science backs this up. Learning a new, challenging skill actually creates new connections in your brain. It boosts memory, slows cognitive decline, and even increases emotional resilience. It's like giving your mind a daily workout. And just like your muscles, it gets stronger over time. Think about it. When was the last time you let yourself be a beginner? When was the last time you chased curiosity instead of comfort? You don't need to master something overnight. 1 hour a week is enough to start seeing the benefits. Whether it's watercolor painting, photography, coding, ballroom dancing, or playing the harmonica, it's not about the skill itself. It's about the message you send to yourself. I'm still growing. I'm still alive inside. And here's something most people won't tell you. When you try something that intimidates you, you don't just surprise others. You surprise yourself. You unlock courage you didn't know was still there. Most people fear looking foolish. But legends? They chase growth. They wear their beginner status like a badge of honor because they know it means they're still evolving. So ask yourself today, what's something you've always wanted to try, but told yourself it was too late? What's one thing that scares you just enough to spark your soul? Try it. Start small. Be messy. Be proud of the courage it takes to begin. That's the stuff legends are made of. Segment 2. Lift weights. Yes, really. Muscle loss with age isn't a guarantee. It's a choice. Most people don't realize that starting in your 40s and 50s, you naturally begin to lose muscle mass every year. But here's the empowering part. You can stop it and even reverse it at any age. How? Strength training. I'm not talking about becoming a bodybuilder or lifting heavy at the gym. I'm talking about simple, consistent resistance exercises. Small dumbbells, resistance bands, even bodyweight moves like squats and wall push-ups. The goal isn't perfection, it's preservation and progress. Why does this matter so much after 50? Because your muscle is your mobility insurance. It helps you stay strong, balanced, and independent. It protects your joints, supports your bones, and boosts your metabolism. It even helps regulate blood sugar and reduce the risk of chronic conditions like diabetes and heart disease. And get this, strength training also improves mood and confidence. It's one of the most powerful ways to fight depression and anxiety naturally. There's something deeply empowering about knowing your body can still grow stronger, no matter your age. You don't have to start big. You just have to start. 2 sessions a week, 10 to 20 minutes each. That's all it takes to make a real difference. Start with light weights. 2 to 5 pounds is plenty if you're new. Focus on form, not speed. Feel your muscles engage. Own each movement. You're not too old to lift, you're too smart not to. Because the real flex isn't how much weight you can carry. It's living your golden years with confidence, control, and zero fear of falling. And don't worry if you feel intimidated. Everyone starts somewhere. Even picking up cans from your pantry can be the first step. What matters is progress, not perfection. So ask yourself, what would it feel like to get stronger this year? Not just emotionally or mentally, but physically? To know that every time you lift, you're defying the narrative that says aging means decline? Start lifting. Start thriving. Your future self will thank you. Segment 3. Start that side hustle. Your life experience is more valuable than you might realize. Decades of work, skills, and wisdom. This is your hidden treasure. And now, after 50, many people think it's time to slow down and settle into retirement. But what if retirement isn't the end of your story? What if it's just the launch pad for something new, exciting, and fulfilling? Starting a side hustle isn't just for young entrepreneurs. In fact, seniors have some of the best advantages: life experience, networks, and most importantly, clarity about what truly matters. Maybe you've spent years in a profession, hobby, or passion that others could benefit from. Why not turn that into consulting, coaching, or teaching? Or maybe you've always loved crafting, gardening, or cooking, and you want to share your creations or knowledge with others. Side hustles are flexible. You decide how much time and energy to invest. And the best part? You get to monetize what you love on your terms. It's not about chasing a paycheck. It's about building something meaningful that keeps you engaged, creative, and financially independent. Starting small is the key. Maybe you write a blog or create a YouTube channel sharing your insights. Or you sell handmade goods online or at local markets. Every step forward is progress, and each small success builds momentum. Who says retirement is the end? For legends, it's just the launch pad. The truth is, a side hustle can be more than extra income. It can be a source of pride, purpose, and connection. It keeps your mind sharp, your days exciting, and your social circle growing. If you've ever dreamed of doing something different, now is the time. Don't let age or fear hold you back. The world needs your unique story, skills, and energy more than ever. So ask yourself, what's one passion or skill you've always wanted to explore? How could you share it with others? Take that first small step today. You might just discover a whole new chapter filled with purpose and joy. Segment 4. Say no and set boundaries. One of the most powerful habits legendary seniors share isn't about doing more, it's about doing less. It's about saying no. For decades, many of us have been conditioned to please others, to say yes. Even when our hearts scream no, we've put family, friends, and obligations ahead of our own needs, often at the cost of our peace, energy, and joy. But here's the truth. Legends don't people please. They protect their time, energy, and peace fiercely. Saying no isn't rude or selfish. It's an act of self-respect. Every no you say is actually a yes to yourself. Yes to your well-being, your priorities, and your happiness. Think about it. How often have you agreed to something that drained your energy, stole your time, or left you feeling overwhelmed? Each time you say yes to something that doesn't serve you, you say no to something that could uplift you, like rest, creativity, connection, or growth. Every time you say yes to something that drains you, you say no to what uplifts you. Setting boundaries can be uncomfortable at first. You might worry about disappointing others or feeling guilty. But here's a secret. People respect you more when you honor your limits. You become a role model for healthy self-care, showing others that it's okay to prioritize themselves too. Start small. Practice saying no to things that don't align with your values or goals. It could be skipping an event that doesn't excite you, or declining extra tasks that overwhelm you. Notice how your energy shifts when you protect your time. Boundaries aren't walls. They're bridges to a better life. They free you to focus on what truly matters, your passions, your health, and your relationships that feed your soul. So, what's one thing you've been saying yes to out of obligation, but secretly wish you could say no to? Try giving yourself permission to say no today. It's not just a word, it's a step toward reclaiming your freedom and becoming the legend you're meant to be. Segment 5. Try something that scares you. This is the one most people avoid, but it's also the one that changes everything. Doing something that scares you, especially after 50, can feel risky, uncomfortable, or even reckless. But here's the truth. Fear shrinks the moment you face it. And on the other side of that fear, you grow mentally, emotionally, and even physically. Maybe it's ziplining over a forest, taking a solo trip to a place you've never been, joining a new social group, or simply speaking up in a situation where you usually stay quiet. Whatever it is, that adrenaline rush, that nervous energy, it's proof you're alive and stretching beyond your comfort zone. When you try something that scares you, you send a powerful message to yourself. I am still capable. I am still adventurous. I am still growing. You rewrite the story that aging means slowing down or playing it safe. Your courage becomes someone else's permission slip. When you share your brave acts, you inspire others, especially your peers, to step out of their own comfort zones. You become a beacon of possibility, showing that age is not a limit but a launching point. Fear is natural, but it doesn't have to control your life. The more you face it, the more it loses power. And with each challenge, you build confidence, resilience, and a deeper sense of freedom. So, what's one thing you've been wanting to do but have been holding back from? What scares you just enough to feel alive? Take a deep breath and take that first step today. It might be uncomfortable, but it will also be unforgettable. Remember, legends aren't made by playing it safe. They're made by daring greatly, even when the odds feel against them. At 54, I remember feeling stuck, like life had slowed down, and my best days were behind me. I thought aging meant fading into the background, but then I started focusing on just one small change each week. Sometimes it was learning a new recipe, other times just saying no to something draining. Each tiny step built momentum. Slowly, I felt more energized, more alive, more me. I realized that aging isn't about losing, it's about rediscovering who you really are. You don't have to transform overnight or do everything perfectly. The most powerful change starts with one brave choice. One tiny habit, one yes to yourself. If you're watching this, you're already on the path. Every time you challenge yourself, every time you say no to what doesn't serve you, you're rewriting your story and inspiring others to do the same. Remember, legends aren't born, they're made. One step, one choice, one moment at a time. I want to hear from you. What's one bold thing you're ready to try, or have already done that made you feel like a legend? Maybe it's learning something new, setting a boundary, or facing a fear. Share your story below so we can all inspire each other. And if you haven't tried anything yet, what's one small step you're willing to take this week? Let me know. I read every comment and love hearing from you. If this video lit a spark in you, don't let it fade. Hit that like button to let YouTube know this message matters. And if you're ready for more tips to live boldly, age powerfully, and rewrite what life after 50 looks like, subscribe to Better Life After Golden Jubilee. Thanks for watching today, and see you in the next video.